everybody, how's it going? My name is Liam. This is my hobby room. I live here. And today we're talking about something really fun. It's a company called Heavy Weapons Systems, and they make resin printed parts that you can use to augment your Gunpla and make them look extra special. Extra special. Really nice prints, and I'm so excited about it because I just got a big order of them. And we're gonna take a look at them in just a sec here. There are a variety of different styles on their website. You can get like ballistic weapons, beam weapons, you can get other weapons. And then they also got like accessories like vents and things, exhaust ports and like a backpack, ray domes. This is a ray dome. Pretend my hand is a ray dome. So the reason why I'm so fired up about this is because I ordered a bunch of stuff and it arrived and it's really, really cool. And he sent me like a little gift. It's really nice. So I'm gonna put all the links and stuff in the description. And now I just wanna show you some of the cool stuff that I got. So here is everything that came from Heavy Weapons Systems. This is super cool. I'm very excited to pop these open. A few of them I've already poked inside, which is why the tops are ripped off here. But first of all, very nice packaging. Look at that, that's nice. Everything's packaged with care and it just feels nice. So I got sent these really cool Titans Test Team stickers. Love that. Don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but I'll find a cool spot for them. So I'm gonna put these over here for now. Those are really, I can show them off. Here, I'll show them off. Look at that. Aren't those great? Those are great. Okay, they're going over here for now. So, some of the things I got a couple beam rifles, and Brian from Heavy Weapon Systems very graciously sent me this rifle that I really, really love as a little gift here. It's very sweet of him. Now this is a take on the Gelgoog beam rifle, so I'm gonna pop this open if I can get my giant thumbs to obey me. Obey me, thumbs. Do as I ask. There we go, look at that, boom. It comes in a few pieces, which is really cool, because you can kind of like assemble it like a little model kit. You know, like the things we're all having fun building. So the barrel obviously goes in there, and it looks like it's keyed to go in a certain way, so you know exactly which piece goes where. But look how awesome this Gelgoog beam rifle is. This is a really, really loving recreation with his own flair on it. Here is the Heavy Weapons Systems info card. Make sure to check them out on Instagram. That's where I found Heavy Weapons Systems. It's also on YouTube and Twitter. And on the back we have some information which sheds a light on how the resin behaves, especially for people who aren't very used to working with resin and maybe this is just their first foray into it. So resin is toxic. It is toxic. So you have to be careful about that. It's also a nice thing to have like some kind of air purifier in here close to where you're working to suck up all that dust so you're not coating your lungs in plastic particles and like, so you don't like die and stuff. So resin prints are very brittle. Exercise caution when handling small parts and pegs. They can break. I've broken so many bits of resin. It's not the end of the world. It just means it can break if you're not careful. So just be careful with them. Due to the nature of resin printing, resin parts will need to be they need a bit more finishing before they're presentable. That's like I was saying before, you'll need to sand. You might need to just cut a few support pieces off. Use super glue to stick parts together. That's pretty standard. Just don't use any sort of plastic cement because though resin is a form of plastic, it's not the kind of plastic that your cement is designed to melt. That's polystyrene and in some cases like plastics like ABS and all that. But yeah, this won't work with cement. Use super glue. And you can use any type of plastic putty. To fill holes, it says do not submerge in water for more than 30 minutes. Prints are prone to break, crack, or warp. So when you're getting resin prints, when you're getting resin pieces that are cast, they tend to warp sometimes, and in that case, you can submerge them in hot water, bend them to where they're supposed to be, and then put them in cold water, and they should set in that place. Not so much with these. You want to keep these out of hot water, just to, there's so much loving care put into these that you just wouldn't want to take any risk in ruining the design you're getting because they look fantastic. And then also keep away from sun or any sort of UV rays to prevent over curing before any priming or painting. Just don't do anything weird with them, just do normal resin stuff. Anyways, let's put this awesome beam rifle together. I'm going to, oh yeah, this looks like it goes here. Oh, cool. So very reminiscent of the Mark II's gun pod. And then you have this beam rifle, which is based on the Origin RX-78-2. Let's see, where's this going? This maybe there. You know what? I think this is the wrong piece, or maybe not. Maybe this goes here. I don't think that goes there, but that looks cool. It's very long. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Double-barreled beam rifle. That is really cool. The energy, the E-pack here, that's intense. I'm pretty excited to use that. We're gonna put that here. And this other one here looks like it's a modernized take on, maybe it's a blend of the Gundam Mark II and the RX-78 too. I'm guessing this handle goes here. Oh yeah, this would go in here. And you've got this, pay attention to these holes and these pegs because that will tell you, that will kind of inform you as to what goes where. That can go here for an extended barrel, or I think you can just go like this too if you wanted to be like a short beam rifle. Actually, I kind of like that more. I might use this for something else, even though it's hard to tell. This is a very cool part, so we'll see. And then there's a scope which comes with, oh, okay. Got this sweet little lens here. Kind of reminds me of the Gundam Seed lenses. And here is the front end. That's really nice. And it just slides right onto this. That looks really cool. And of course, you could flip this the other way and then turn the lenses around to suit your preference. And then yeah, there's an articulated handle. I don't want to move it too much yet because I do need to do a little bit of sanding and I don't want anything to crack. But this looks really, really nice. Love that. Okay, I'm so excited. This is like Christmas. This is like Christmas. This is better than Christmas because it is Gunpla themed. Loving these heavy weapon systems resin prints. Okay, so I got some of these sort of Zeta Gundam / Advance of Zeta themed ones because that's a real fun era. Okay, yeah, these have some E-packs. Looks like they can slide onto a little rail system there. Just off the bat, I don't think they'll fit right away. I mean, they fit mostly, but I'm gonna have to do a bit of sanding to make sure they get in there. So they might not be perfectly set up. Oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Looks like if you can see it in my grubby little fingers here, this is like the Gundam Mark II's little scope. So this fits right into here and will go down when not in use and slide up when in use. This looks like it goes here and I can fit one of these little handles. Oh, wrong side. That way? Yeah. I could play with these for forever, probably all day. So this will not be the last thing I order. Definitely not. Now you can do this a couple different ways, I think. You can use this long barrel here, which looks awesome. Love that, that's great. Or you can put this one on here. Nice short barreled one. That's really cool too. Kind of reminds me of the Hazel beam rifle. But I think I'm gonna go with the long one, just because I think that looks awesome. Let's put that right there. Oh yeah, the E-pack. This one is very detailed. You got like looks like a radiator on the bottom, so you can slide this. I think it goes this way, or does it go the other way? Maybe it goes that, oh yeah, maybe it goes this way. No, it definitely goes the other way. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of sanding to make it fit, so that's the best I'll have it looking right now, but isn't that sweet? Isn't that awesome? Look great on some Gunpla. I'll put that there, and then we've got this one. Ooh, very excited. Oh, where'd that extra handle go? I think there was one, there it is. So there's another side handle that goes in here. The E-pack will go into that. This goes like so. Oh yeah, this is dope. This will slide on eventually once I do some sanding. And there is the nozzle. That is wicked. Love that. Love the detail on them too. You know, I'm a little bit of a stickler for too much detail, and this is like a really artistically done. Actually, you know what these would look perfect on? Sorry, I just burped there. These would look perfect on the Gundam The Origin kits. Hands down, they'd look amazing. So that's probably what I'll do. I think I have a couple of those lying around. That's awesome. I also, bear with me here, also got some hands. Oh, I haven't opened these yet, so here we go. Let's get the, very nice packaging. There's a lot to say about packaging. He cares about presentation, and it really shows. So these hands are great because they're specifically designed to hold these accessories. So these are the hand covers. Boom, I got 2 packs of them. Now, these, are they different? I might have ordered 2 different ones. I can't remember. Because I can never remember anything. Oh yeah, these are the holding hands. I also got some closed fists as well. So it looks like these go on, is it this way? Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay. There we go. There we go. Nice. Lots of detail, but not too much detail. Really, really cool. Now let's see, let's get one of these beam rifles in the hand, and I will show you how they hold. We're gonna put this right here. Nice. That's pretty solid. With some super glue that will hold perfectly, and I super glue all my trigger fingers in because I don't like them sliding around. It'll have to be probably a bit lower for clearance for the actual, that's really cool. That's a great looking hand and a great looking beam rifle. And let's pop these last ones open while we're at it, hey? Because I love a good closed fist. My biggest pet peeve with Bandai kits, I just got super white there on you, is that there aren't enough left closed fists that come with kits. I always wish they would include at least one closed left fist. That's my right, you know what I mean. Just because when I have them standing and there's nothing in the left hand, usually, they just have this big old blocky, you know, it's like they're waiting for you to put something in their hands. It just looks kind of weird. So here are the, oh yeah, nice. Closed fist. Cool. There's a bit of thing like that off my finger. There we go. And then here are the backs, the hand covers. Of course, need to do a little bit of sanding to get those tickety-boo, but that looks great. I cannot wait to put that on something. Wicked. And because Brian is such a swell guy, I told him I was working on this, not a Pale Rider. What was I doing? I was doing something. Slave Wraith. I was working on a Slave Wraith custom. It's a master grade scale. It's not totally done yet, but he sent me this test print of a backpack that he has. He does these really cool modular backpacks. You can put a lot of different pieces on them, so check those out. Now, I put this together, but there are a few, there's some little connectors on the side. You can close those up if you like, and then here are the thrusters, which just slide in here, and I think, let's see, yeah, so these are just more connectors. You could put other stuff in. I might cover those up, just because I don't think the Slave Wraith has those, and then, yeah, I'll just pop this, you know, honestly, I know this is a test print, but this is more than good enough for the custom. This looks fantastic. Love that. Super, super cool. Here is the Gelgoog style beam rifle and a closed fist on the Gerbera Tetra. Looks really good. I actually might use this in, I won't use it in place of the actual gun on this one because it's such an iconic character for me, but I will definitely be using that Gelgoog beam rifle on something very near and dear to my heart that I will post eventually. It's just, it's not exactly, I got a lot of stuff in the backlog, but yeah, look at how great that looks. That is so cool. All painted up and like, you know, once I've sanded it down a little bit, it's just gonna blend in so well and look like such a sweet beam rifle. So I'm really, really excited to use that. And the fist too, there's so much character in it. So I'm really excited. Really, really excited, I'm sure you can tell. But that's how that one looks. Let's try something else. Let's do something a little more, I don't know, Gundam-y. And here's another one of the beam rifles on my Gym Command Salem Mass Custom. Such a perfect fit for it. I might just paint this up and use that as the mainline thing instead of the actual Gym Command beam rifle, because I think this one's much cooler. So yeah, and I mean, it's just cool that it kind of echoes the design philosophy of this one. Just digging it very much. There's a lot of digging going on here. Here are a couple beam rifles on my Z2 Gundam, and man, I am having tremendous fun today playing with these. Sorry, he's a little off center. But yeah, don't those look great? They're so chunky and just powerful looking, and they bring so much character to it. And because they're based on like design principles that are actually in Mobile Suit Gundam, especially Universal Century, they really do fit in. And it doesn't just seem like a random weapon that it has. It seems like a you know, universally, not universally, what's the word? It seems like a canonically appropriate weapon for this thing to hold. So yeah, very excited about these. I'm sure you'll see them on a couple painted builds coming up here. But until then, make sure you pick up some of these weapons if they strike your fancy at Heavy Weapon Systems. All his links, I'm putting them down in the description below. So make sure you show your support for the Gundam community because it's so incredible. We have talented creators like this making such amazing stuff. And I can't wait to show this off on a painted build in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed learning about heavy weapon systems. Maybe those of you that didn't know about it are now like, oh, it's pretty cool. And it is. They're very nice. So if you're working on your own customs or want to switch up its weapons or accessories or just, you know, change it up a bit, this is the place to do it. This is the spot. So that's going to do it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you guys next time on Liam's Hobby Room. He does a backpack? He sent me one of these backpacks, because we've been talking on Instagram about these backpacks. Anyways, it's a whole thing, but I'm very excited. It's for this. I'm doing a custom with this, and I needed a new backpack for it, and I didn't want to make one. And Brian from Heavy Weapon Systems was like, dude, I'll just make one for you. Just make you a backpack. And I was like, that's great. So that's what he's doing, and I'm very thankful.